On November 15, 2022, something incredible happened. Somewhere on our planet, a baby was born, and with that single cry, our human family officially crossed the 8 billion mark. Think about that for a second. 8 billion people, all living, dreaming, and sharing this one tiny blue dot in the vastness of space. It's a number so large it's almost impossible to truly comprehend. If you started counting to 8 billion right now, one number per second, it would take you over 250 years to finish. This milestone isn't just a number. It's a story of unprecedented human progress, of triumphs over disease, and of remarkable increases in our lifespan. For the vast majority of human history, our population grew at a snail's pace. It took us about 300,000 years, from the dawn of Homo sapiens, to reach our first billion people. That happened around the year 1804. Imagine that all of human history, all the empires, the inventions, the art, all of it happened with a global population of less than 1 billion. But then, something changed. The Industrial Revolution, advances in medicine like vaccines and antibiotics, and massive improvements in agriculture and sanitation lit a fuse. To get from 1 billion to 2 billion took only about 123 years. We hit that mark in 1927. The third billion, that took just 33 years. The fourth, 14 years. The fifth, 13 years. The pace was staggering. We went from adding a billion people over a century to adding a billion people in little more than a decade. The last billion, from 7 to 8, took us just about 12 years. So, who are these 8 billion people? Where do we all live? The story of our population is also a story of geography. Over half of us, about 4.7 billion people, live in Asia. China and India have long been the two population giants, each with over 1.4 billion people. For a long time, China held the top spot, but in 2023, India officially became the world's most populous country. That's a historic shift. Africa is another crucial part of this story. It's the continent with the youngest and fastest growing population. With over 1.4 billion people today, Africa is projected to be home to 1 in 4 people on Earth by 2050. Countries like Nigeria are experiencing rapid growth and are set to become some of the most populous nations in the world. In stark contrast, we have continents like Europe. Many European countries, along with Japan, are actually seeing their populations stabilize or even decline. They have aging populations and lower birth rates. So, our global family is not just growing, it's also shifting, with the centers of population gravity moving from north to south, from west to east. This growth is a testament to our success. The average person born today can expect to live to around 73 years old. A century ago, it was less than 40. We've dramatically reduced child mortality. More people are surviving childhood, living longer, healthier lives, and that is something to celebrate. It means fewer families have to endure the heartbreak of losing a child. It means grandparents get to meet their grandchildren and even great-grandchildren. This is the human story behind the numbers. But of course, a planet with 8 billion people comes with enormous challenges. How do we sustainably provide food, water, energy, and housing for everyone? How do we manage our impact on the environment? These are the defining questions of our time. The story of our population is intertwined with the story of our planet's health. Our consumption patterns, especially in wealthier nations, are putting a huge strain on Earth's resources. Climate change, biodiversity loss, pollution, these are all linked to the scale of human activity. But here's the interesting part. The narrative is changing. The period of exponential growth is actually coming to an end. Globally, fertility rates, the average number of children per woman, are falling. The global average is now around 2.3 children per woman, down from about 5 in the 1950s. To maintain a stable population, you need a rate of about 2.1. We are getting very close to that tipping point. This means that while our population is still growing, the rate of that growth is slowing down. The United Nations projects that we might peak at around 10.4 billion people sometime in the 2080s, and then level off, or perhaps even begin a slow decline. We will likely never see another century of population doubling like we did in the 20th century. So, what does this future look like? It's a world that is older, on average, than ever before. The demographic dividend that fueled economic growth in many countries as their working-age population swelled will shift. We'll need to rethink our societies to support a larger elderly population. Healthcare systems, pension plans, and labor markets will all need to adapt. This graying of the world is a new chapter in the human story. It will also be a more urban world. More than half of us already live in cities, and the trend is only accelerating. Megacities with populations over 10 million are becoming more common. This urbanization presents both opportunities for innovation and efficiency, and challenges in terms of infrastructure, housing, and inequality. How we design our future cities will determine the quality of life for billions of people. The solution to our challenges isn't about fewer people. It's about better systems. It's about sustainable development, investing in education and healthcare, and empowering women and girls. When people, especially women, have access to education and have control over their own lives and reproductive choices, fertility rates naturally fall. This is the most effective and humane path to a sustainable population. So, that baby born on November 15, 2022, whether in a bustling city hospital in Mumbai or a quiet village in Nigeria, wasn't just the 8 billionth person. They are a symbol of our incredible journey so far, and a symbol of the future we are now tasked with building. They have been born into a world of unprecedented challenges, but also unprecedented opportunities. We have more knowledge, more technology, and more capacity for global cooperation than ever before. The story of 8 billion people is not a story of doom and gloom. It's a story of resilience, of innovation, and of shared responsibility. It's a call to action. We are the largest global community that has ever existed. Our choices, both individual and collective, will shape the world for billions to come. It's our job to make sure that the world we leave behind is one where everyone, from the first to the 10 billionth, can thrive. It's an amazing time to be alive, to witness this unique moment in human history. The story is far from over. In fact, it's just getting started. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this journey through our human story fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world around us. Let me know in the comments what you think about our 8 billion strong world. Until next time.